Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amelia and today we're gonna be making carnitas. I have 9.5 pounds here of carnitas and 2.5 pounds of neck bone. You can use any type of bone. I like using bone for flavor. So this is what I have. A lot of people like pork skin. I don't, so I don't have that. But you can add that if you want. So let's get started. I'm making this carnitas. For this recipe, I have the pork leg, the pork neck bone, bay leaves, sea salt, lard, a Mexican made in Mexico Coca-Cola is made out of pure cane sugar. You don't want to use the one that's made in the United States. That one's made out of corn syrup. So you have to use the Mexican Coke. And then I have some oranges and everything's gonna marry together. I already melted the lard. I added 5 pounds of lard. And I'm gonna add my pork leg into the pot. Typically, the carnitas are usually made in a copper pot outside. But I'm not making that much that I don't need to be making it outside. The pork leg has been frying for about an hour now, and I just added the pork bone in there. And you want to make sure that everything is nice and soaked in. And just let it fry. I will check back on it for another hour. The kitchen is starting to smell like carnitas. Smells really good. Now, while we're waiting for that to keep on frying, we're gonna make a Pico de Gallo Salsa. This is gonna go well together when you start making your tacos. We're gonna be using some red tomatoes, lemon, jalapeno, cilantro, and some onion. The Pico de Gallo Salsa is done. All it needs is a little bit of salt, some black pepper, and that's it. There's your Pico de Gallo Salsa. We're gonna leave this in the refrigerator so it can be nice and cold. The carnitas are smelling amazing. It's looking pretty good. This is over an hour and a half, and I'm throwing in my bay leaves. Squeezing in some orange. I think I'm gonna do 1 1/2 orange. And my salted water. $30 more minutes to go on the carnitas. It smells amazing. I'm gonna make some corn tortillas, 4 cups of the masa mixta, but if you don't have any masa mixta, you can always use the maseca. It's same company. So I'm gonna get started with this. I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of salt in the masa mix, and all it needs is water. You want to add warm water, you don't want to put cold water. And you just keep mixing it. So I added 4 cups of the masa, and this was 4 cups of water. When you know it's done, it's when you have your masa, you can roll it into just one big ball. Like this. Once your masa is ready, you can also cover it with a wet towel. I just squeeze the water out, that way it doesn't dry out. You don't want your masa drying out. And when you start making the balls, you make it as big as you want. so I don't want mine too big. So it's like the palm, and all you're gonna do is you're just gonna roll it into a ball. So I'm gonna make all of this into balls. I'm gonna make corn tortillas on my prensa. In English, I'm not too sure what it's called. Tortilla maker, maybe. And then you want your something to cut and cover once you're done with your tortillas, so they stay soft. So we're gonna do that. Oh, and on your tortilla maker, you wanna put plastic. You wanna put plastic so it doesn't stick. Put some weight. Here you go. I just gotta cook it. Yummy. They look done. Just look at that. Can't wait to try it. It's looking pretty good. Looking done. You see it bubbling? When it's bubbling up, that means it's done. It's done. And the carnitas are done. I have my stack of tortillas here, the carnitas, the Pico de Gallo Salsa, and I have a green chili salsa here. Go ahead and subscribe. Click down below, and I have a video on how to make the green chili salsa. And then I topped it off with some lime in my taco. You can taste all the flavors in there with the lime juice, the Pico de Gallo. You got your tomatoes, your meat, everything is just working well together. This tastes really good. And a homemade tortilla, corn tortilla. This is really good. You should try it. It's perfect. On the meat, it's gonna be it varies for everybody, just depending how much you're gonna be making. If you're making more or less, so you just gonna have to balance out the ingredients, just depending. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Like and subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Well, this is pretty good. I'm gonna eat some.